well, before starting, I might as well say that at some point, food will happen, and at some point, I will go to get it. I'll have it here. But, yeah. An amount of time waiting to find out what's happening, and then it turns out to be pointless anyway. I'll just put these on. And Lucy's back. She left, but now she's back. As expected. He's being stroked. I think that either all cats or just this cat have no awareness or care for where the tail goes. So I just had to stop her from pulling the cable again. And it's not even, like, that far out, like, in the way. Looking at me. You know, she's deciding whether or not she wants to stay or whether or not she wants to go. I think she's just gone under my bed. Yeah, I have no idea where she is. Anyway... Going off of this, I am tempted to try the scrap launcher, but... Why would I? I could try double scrap launcher. I'm gonna try double scrap launcher just to have fun. Just 'cause I haven't really used it that much. Boop. I know the scrap launcher was changed from more of a grenade launcher to a more rocket launcher type thing, yeah. Eh. Well, at least it one-shots wisps. Actually, if you can get the cooldown reduction on... Yeah, sure. Cooldown reduction on that going quite well. I could see that actually being a decent attack. Yeah, I was just gonna say, what was that sound? This. Did I? Yes, I did. point, I want attack speed up. Because this is basically the same argument as Visions of Heresy. Like that is pretty much the whole argument for this. Though, it would be nice if I didn't miss. There we go. Well, there's a Shrine of Chance. I am tempted to get a healing drone, though armor is always useful. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, I could see this going very well with a lot of AoE stuff. That's going to be 33, isn't it? I see a few chests around. I'll do this once, do the Shrine of Combat. I'll just wait for... There we go. Death to you, hopefully. There we go. Oh, no. Oh, is that 34? 44. I don't know. I am 142, I might as well wait. I just want food at this point. Boop, boop. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty worth it. Reasonably. There's a rock in the way. This is going to be an interesting one. I can see this isn't going to be amazing against wisps. Well, once they actually have to... Yeah. Once the wisps have to take more than one hit. That is useful. Yeah, I know there's a few things around. Hopefully that is good. It is. That's actually very good for the weapon I'm using right now. As I'll open this. It is Gesture of the Drowned, which I will never say no to. I missed. What do I get? Razor Wire. Always good. Yeah, I think it's just time to move on. Yeah, I'd rather not get lasered even though I have armor. Well, I say that when that seems to be pretty useful. Boop. Well, yeah, no, the way this run is going right now, having Razor Wire and armor together works very nicely. And now I have money. That isn't what I expected to happen, but sure. Over there is a turret. There is a healing drone, but I'm not going to go all that way just for that. I can probably just... yeah. They die, you die. You die. Everything dies. It's a flawless plan. They die, I don't. Therefore, I live. The teleporter is so slow. feel like the scrap launcher is designed more around retool than power mode. Because it just feels more like utility rather than straight power. But then saying that, pretty much every rocket launcher in every game does. That's a gunner drone. That's going to be very not worth it. Pop. Die. And you. How much? 66. That's fair enough. Ooh. A green shop. Actually, Hopu Feather, I will take that. The Gauze Tome. No, I need the Feather. I need to be able to block full damage. So you die. And over here is... I think actually the direction towards the teleporter, but I see this, which is 107. Which I don't have the money for. I know I've messed up the firing, but that's fine. Boop. Do I not have the... Odd. I didn't get the buff. Sure. That was odd. No. You die. And then I take a high crit rate, which is not here. I'll take this instead then. For some reason I thought that the shield generator was going to make his glasses. That was very disappointing. Yeah, that is where the teleporter is, so I know where that is. Do they still... I don't know. Just die. Ooh, money. No. That's where the lens makes glasses was, but for some reason I thought it was on the other bit. I'll take it now for the investment in crit rate. And I'll go up. Crowbar seems very useful. If I can increase my fire rate, that seems very useful, as well as charge time. So, purity, I'm not sure about for this. Ooh, bleeds though. I don't have enough money. Yeah, you will just kind of die. Well, he dropped a Lunar Coin, which is always useful. I may have seen the bleed and thought it was a crowbar, or I may have seen another multi-shop, I actually don't know. One or the other. And money. Meow. Yeah, I have no idea. So I am going to... I do like the accuracy on it, though. There is some shot variance, but it doesn't have much bloom, if any. No, that's a terrible idea. For some reason, before when I took that, I thought that it didn't work with Gesture of the Drown. It does. I don't know why I thought it didn't. Yeah, you just kind of die in general. And that works. A Shrine of the Mountain. And a chest. Which is even more sprint speed. So I'll not say no to. I know there are some bits I haven't been to yet, but I don't really care. Yeah, I'll just move on. It is here. Is there... There's a gunner drone, but I don't care about them. Death to you. A few wandering vagrants. How much of a bleed rate do I have? Only 10%. Yeah, no, you die. As do all of them. Yeah, the Scrap Launcher actually has quite a lot of damage to it. Obviously, part of that is the thingy. The Focus Crystal, but a lot of it isn't. What did I get? Genesis Loop and Wax Quail. I'm fine with that. A boss item to maybe roll into something else, or to keep, because Genesis Loop by itself isn't awful. And Wax Quail, which is always good. This is going better than expected. Like, just in general, this is just going better than expected. Oh no, yeah, you die. I would like a crowbar though, after thinking I was getting one. They're getting bleeds, which is probably the better option anyway. I will drink first. Also, I recently discovered the original not popping Popcat video. Good cat. I'll go down. Yeah, there's gonna be something at least. Oh, these are all Morlan's make his glasses. I don't know why I'm firing with both. I don't need to. Come over here, and then you just kind of die. And they die. And you got razor wired. What is there? Yes, I'll take this. So I now have a 30-ish% chance. No. I have enough. What is that? Cautious Slug. Which, actually, I might make a few. There's so many wisps. Yeah, Razor Wire seems to be the best way to take them out, which is funny. Because I can't... It's an AoE group. Like, AoE capable of being hit group, but... Oh. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna make a few of them then. Aww. Oh, they are just over there, ready to die. And they have a friend coming, who is now dead. No. That collision should not have had that much damage to it, but the game doesn't care about stuff like that sometimes. Great. But now I wait again for money. These are 150, 60, 138. Less than I thought. I didn't realise that it worked on them. Hello. Goodbye. Hi. I'm waiting for food. What is that? No. I know what these scraps are going to be. How are you? More bleed rate, always good. I don't think that the right click has a proc coefficient. I've never seen it trigger anything. Unless it does and it's just really low. Ooh. Oh, this would be scary if I didn't have... Hold on. This. There we go. Because they can try and teleport, but they'll just be dragged straight back in. Well, time to do the rest of the level. I immediately get, like, clapped into a hole. Oh, he beat me to it. He just hit himself. Also, I want to go back to that scrapper now. Is there a chest? No. Oh, speaking of a scrapper, there's one there. These are going to become cautious slugs. Because I've found healing is good, but being able to just regenerate is so much nicer. Oh, and speaking of that, I think I know what that's going to become too. As far as I'm concerned, unless you're doing a very, very specific thing, just go for slugs over bustling fungus. Well, two very specific things because of Nicolas' opinion. Robot. Currently, yes, but that's just because he's the next for my clips list. I'm just doing the characters in order. No, not necessarily like choosing which one to do next. It's just... Oh, I missed that. It just made sense. I'm surprised. There we go. I was gonna say I'm surprised it didn't go off. I decided to do double scrap launch just for fun. Just like how last time I did double nail gun, which is quite fun, but you need to get a run to support it. This is going better than expected. I expected double scrap launcher to fail quite badly. Armor. I know that there was tougher times there, but I'm only going to go straight to Mithrix because Eclipse. And this is where I started. So... Okay, good. I do one-shot these again. I've caught up to that as a thing. I think the teleport was over here. Yeah. Blade Unstriders. Well, this would be so much better if I had a double nail gun, funnily enough, because I have quite the bleed rate. I say that, not really. I have two. No, I would like to escape now. There we go. Oh, that is mean game. Mercurial, Rakis having... Or Rakis, I don't know. One of them. And putting it on the boss. It's just something this game would do. This is actually part of the reason why I took the armor over the tougher times. And I got another jump. Is there... Did I miss an equipment thingy? I did. Fair enough. Ow. Yeah, double fall damage is actually quite bad. You will just kind of die. Also because I have Razor Wire, so if I decide to go Hellfire Tincture, I can. Which if it comes up, I might. Because I have 2 armors. Oh, right, there was a... Oh, well. I'm not going to be getting that, then. Whee! It's fun when you have a message, and then you type it, and then your phone goes, "Did you mean this?" And you go, "No, I meant this." And then you go to press space, and it corrects it back to the first thing. Like, no phone, I told you what I want. Either way. Yeah, this is why I wanted the Cautious Slugs. Oh, I hear and see a Magma Worm. If only these elites had full money, though. Oh, these get to die. And so do these. Hold on. I've just noticed something. Yeah. I wondered why that was happening. Like, because I was holding down both clicks at the same time. That's interesting to know. Having backup magazines with Scrap Launcher in the secondary slot increases the magazine size. Might as well back up into the buff area. I say that when it's a Magma Worm, which is now dead. Yes, actually, I would like that, because... yeah, this works quite well. Also, it's multi anyway, so I need the speed. That... okay, I would like a ukulele, if only just for moments like that. I know that I've completely removed my whole control method, which was Primordial Cube. But I think Gorag's Opus could work quite well here. Yeah, no, I would actually quite like more of that then. What is this? Yes, just more Gorag's Opus. Well, you die. And I see them. Which, I have crowbars and things, which means that the Ice Band would be worth it. Infusion, always worth it. It should. Doesn't. It should go off. Doesn't go off. Either way, I have that anyway. Ooh, I know what I can do. Because I actually want Gorag's Opus on me. But seeing where that is... actually, I might as well get these chests too before I forget. Also to Mr./Miss Grim Paladin. I asked how you are and you never answered. But then it was in the middle of doing things in game. Where? Oh, it's there. Fun. Anyway. So the main explosion can cause things. Maybe it's only the little bombs that can't. What is that? Armor plate. No, I should kill. Not killing is how you don't get money, and not getting money is how you don't afford the big chest. I have been good. It's just funny because I've asked how you are a few times. Oh, only a couple, but yeah. Yeah, no, that interesting interaction to learn about. The backup magazine and the charge right click on power mode. It makes sense. I just didn't think about it because no other multi-skill uses charge. Hooray! Yeah, you will die by bleeds and other things. And pop. Ah. Wait, so it does. I'm confused. Something somewhere used the band, but I don't know what did. Anyway, how expensive are you? 4,000. And these all get to die. Okay, that makes sense. And I now have food, which I've been waiting for a while. So I'm not going to stop or anything. Well, I might stop playing for a bit, but I don't know. Food time. Which I'm very happy about because I don't. My stomach is empty. It needs filling. I think what I'll do is I'll have at least a bit of it now and then kind of eat and play. Because obviously this isn't the kind of game where you can just keep playing while eating and expect it to go very well. So if I even remember correctly. Oh, okay. No, that's fine. I don't mind when people appear or not. If anything, I don't do a lot of stuff like that anyway. The most I'll go is follow if you want, if not, don't. Which even saying that is weird. Not like in a bad way, but just I'm not used to it. But there are some people who will be literally subscribe, follow everything, follow me here, and here. Make sure you do it or else I'll kill your dog. Which may or may not be a joke, though it is a joke, because that's illegal. It's just a lot. I leave it up to people to decide. Oh, saying about that, more recently there have been more people appearing and more people staying, which is good, because to get affiliate, that's what I need. I have literally all the other goals in spades, but it's the average viewers that just don't happen. But yeah, normal them. But there are some people that do it a lot, and it's just excessive. It's okay to remind people, but when it gets to the point of excess, it's just stupid. I'll have this, then continue a bit, and then probably go between eating and playing. I say that when I'm gonna put more in my mouth, because I don't care. My stream, my rules, my food. And I'm 90% sure there's nothing about it in terms of service. No, because there's all stuff about not hurting yourself and getting overly drunk and whatever. Well, I killed everything. What's that? Is that a healing chest? Yes. You get to look for... good spawn point. Yeah, no. In general, I never really expect people to, like, notify me of, like, when they've appeared or left or whatever. Just appear if you want and leave if you want. It's just, I don't think this is enough. By, like, one enemy. Well, that's problem solved. It's very relaxed in that way. 57-leaf clover. Baker Vault. That could be interesting, actually. Yeah, I took Gorag's Opus for that reason, and I'm not disappointed. Yeah, I can eat while just moving around without enemies around. My least favorite character. It's a really weird choice because I really like his style of play. Bandit. I do not get on with Bandit at all. In terms of idea, he's amazing. It's a role that the game hasn't had filled, like, before him. But in terms of actual playing him, I can't. That's part of why I'm happy I got him out of the way early. I'm good enough at him now, just because I played him quite a bit now. But, yeah. Not any design issues or anything, because I like all of the characters. I have nothing bad about any of them, really. But just the playstyle expected to play Bandit. To me, he's the hardest to play. Which is funny, because a lot of people call that Mercenary. Or Artificer, where Artificer has some of the same problems, but not to the extent I had with Bandit. Artificer is pacing. Well, Bandit is also pacing. They have the same solution. It's all just very specific with Bandit. He feels squishy and he feels like he's too in the middle. Has some mobility, has some power, not enough of either. That's how I would describe Bandit. Actually, yeah, I want that. It's expensive, same as the crowbar, but it's a good idea. I think if I have a stun, maybe. Yeah, double scrap launcher is going better than expected, like by far. Hi. Oh, there it goes. I'm eating and playing because food didn't happen before I started that it was meant to. And now I'm eating fish and chips while playing the game. Or rather, if I pause or there's downtime, I'll shovel something in my mouth and keep playing. Yeah, no, in general, when it comes to characters in this game, all of them are good. And Rex is my favorite. Well, it's kind of between Rex and Accurate, but mostly Rex. In terms of favourites, Rex. Least favourite, Bandit. So the weird thing about Bandit being my least favourite is Huntress is one of my more favourites. and Huntress and Bandit are quite similar. Not fully, but quite. But then there are things like that. Like I would argue that Acrid and Loader are kind of similar in terms of movement. They're completely different in terms of actual gameplay. Yep, that did exactly what I thought it would. Yeah, no, double scrap launcher multi is going extremely well. I didn't think that this run would go this well. I expected to die. Scrap launcher always felt underwhelming to me. Even after the update, where it became this rather than the grenade launcher. It was always more of a support rather than a main attack, but having two of them together changes quite a bit, especially when you have backup magazines, and apparently changes the second, when that's active, to having more than 4 shots. Aww. Well, onwards. Well, have fun with them, because even if you're forced to do them, they're still very good to do. And then speaking of Rex, here he is. Dead, kind of. No chests here at all. That's rare. Yeah, no, this run is actually going very, very well. I'm gonna do these first. It's not actually as strong per shot as the Rebar Puncher anyway. It's got AoE, which is the thing that I find usually you don't have in this game. So I would like a ukulele or something first. That sounds like a good idea. So I have AoE explosion attacks with ATGs flying out, so that also works very well too. Thanks, drone. Push me into the boss. And now I have Shatter Spleen. Okay. So my bleed rate has just exploded. Practically doubled, if not over. By how many? 3 daggers and 3 of them, but they can happen independently and together. So my bleed rate has more than doubled, I believe. What did I do? I see what I did. I see what I did there too. That was by accident. The funny thing is, though, is that this is a run of explosions. Shatter Spleen, Rebar Puncher, no, Scrap Launcher, ATGs, Gasoline Thingy. I have several abilities that make things explode. And good. But yeah, no, they're annoying, but you do them. The thing that I've noticed when it comes to chore-based things is just do them as they come up. It makes it easier to handle than having them all be a one-day thing where you magically have to do them all at once. Yeah, no, Shatter Spleen is the best on-death effect in the game as far as I care. And as far as most people care. It's one of the best items in the game in general. I'm gonna eat more. Because it explodes with a massive amount of damage on bleed and causes criticals to bleed. It's amazing. Every time there's an eBay notification, I keep thinking it's the order and it's just not. Wish this game kept the music playing even when the thingy was paused, because right now it's literally just... Yeah, and I'm sure that's fun. Well, if you're into that kind of thing, then sure, but if you're not, then you just be there like... I don't know if they got picked up. I'm sort of happy I have food now. I was right, Lucy was under my bed. I like how this has gone from... This is gonna be a bad... No, I didn't freeze. I'm eating. Like I said, I'd be swapping between them because I kind of need to before it goes cold and need to play because food didn't happen as planned. No, but then, like I was gonna say, it's funny how this run has gone from I have low expectations to actually extremely good, and now also plus food. Yeah, it was meant to be before I started, but then... I'm not going to say the whole story because it really doesn't matter anyway. But basically, it got delayed. So now it's now. So I'll have this, another chickeny bit, and then I'll keep playing again. So I'm going to go push my door again because Lucy opened it. Again. The thing that I find funny is the amount of people, YouTube and Twitch, who would never do this. Because it's not professional enough. It's like, I'm hungry, I don't care. You're here for me, and maybe the game. Probably both. And this is what I'm doing. Oh no, okay, that's fine. Oh no, yeah, I didn't think I was in power mode. Ooh, a scrapper, hooray, I need one. Yeah, not the key, I kinda need that. The only problem with the scrap launcher is the fire speed. Not the shot rate, the actual shot speed, that one. Boop. Ooh, a healing drone, which I might get. Oh yeah, decided. Ow. Yeah, no, you die. It's a weird way to attack, having them be mismatched. I don't have stuns, which is unfortunate. Ow. Meh, I have enough healing, it's fine. Well, that's that threat dead. Ooh, money, which may or may not have dropped. It didn't drop over the edge. Good. Oh, the healing drone. Ow. I know there's the grandparent down there, but I don't really care. Right now, Gorg's Opus actually seems like a very good idea. I have no real need for Forgive Me Please, though I would be happy with it. This run doesn't really support it very well. Yeah, this should be fine. The bleed rate should be easily high enough, and I should have enough armor to withstand this quite well. Oh, plus yeah, extra damage from that. Well, there's a teleporter. Then a fuel cell, which is effectively 2 fuel cells, together with 1 Gesture of the Drown and the kind of Gesture of the Drown kind of fuel cell. I know what I just meant, and I know what I just said, and I know they weren't the same thing. Actually, this sounds like a good idea. I have the damage because of bleeds, I need the healing now. What I meant was, I have 2 Gestures of the Drown, which means that it's like having 1 gesture and 2 fuel cells, because that's all that really does. Why, there's the ukulele I wanted. Personally, to me, I don't believe that stacking more than 1 Gesture of the Drown is that good of an idea. Because as far as I'm concerned, greens just appear where Lunas cost money. Specifically, Luna coin money. Even higher attack speed? I'm sure this will die. Yeah, it did. And I now want another scrapper, or the same scrapper again. Well, this looks like a fun place to explode. Oh, and there's even another one of them. Don't get knocked off the map. That's a terrible idea. You can get knocked off the map, though. You're allowed to die. And so are all of these. Well, onwards. You get this. And probably print another... Ooh, money. Probably print another medkit, really. Over here. In a second, because I don't understand it. Speaking makes my nose run. It's weird. That was a weird way to say that. You know, yeah, with most streams I need... It's only while streaming, which is why I'm confused, but I usually need to blow my nose at least once. From the talking. And I don't know why. I don't know if that's a normal human thing or not. You don't really come across that. I just want the higher crit rate, which is in turn a higher bleed rate. I could have been thrown off the map just then. I'd be fine anyway. I have 2 feathers. 5 cautious slugs. Yeah, and I'll be fine in terms of healing now. I will take another ice band. No. Yes and no. Not just no. I'm not trying to beat the game with every character. I've already done that. I'm trying to finish Eclipse with every character, which is, on top of the hardest difficulty, 8 extra... This is a terrible idea, but that's 3 Shrines of the Mountain on this stage. No, Eclipse is 8 more difficulties over the initial 3. This is currently Eclipse 3, which is... I'm going to pause to say this, because I'm going to do my nose. You start a stage... Well, allies begin at half health, which means whenever you buy a drone, spawn anything, or spawn at a stage, you begin at half your health bar, and you need to heal the rest. Eclipse 2 is all radiuses... Well, radii are halved. Doesn't affect their charge speed at all like Focus Convergence does, just means halved. And then 3 is all full damage is doubled and lethal. And then 4... Yeah, 4 is enemies move 40% faster, which is surprisingly effective. 5 is ally healing rate is halved, which is the first push towards not really needing to heal by the end of it. 6 is 20% less money per enemy. 7 is enemy attack rate is doubled. They get half cooldowns, which is also very effective. And 8 is you permanently take damage for hits that you take. If it's above a certain threshold of your maximum health, it cuts a bit of that health out in the same way as Shaped Glass and... well, the thing is Curse. The same way Shaped Glass does. I don't know why I gave a full explanation of Eclipse for your answer, but yeah. So yeah, the answer is yes and no. Because I've already done it before, I'm just doing it another way now. And now I'm going to do my nose. Luckily, I don't think I've ever actually missed the mute while doing my nose, because that wouldn't be fun to listen to. So I am near the end of food, so I'm going to have a bit more now, just because I'm paused. Like, you can just hear what I'm doing. Yeah, so far I've done, how is me eating in the middle of a game gaining viewers? This is literally one of the worst ones I've ever done. Interruptions of literally nothing. And it keeps going up. I'm not gonna complain, because of course I wouldn't. Oh no. Yeah. No, not them. I don't really have allergies. Well, I say I don't really have allergies, but whenever I eat mushrooms, my tongue burns. Mushrooms aren't spicy. That's probably an allergy. But the problem is you search mild mushroom allergy and you get the massive like anaphylaxis results. Like, no, I mean the little bits where your tongue slightly burns whenever you eat mushroom. Also, it's fine anyway. I don't like mushroom in the first place. With or without spice that it may or may not have. I want to say that the microphone is actually slightly picking me up chewing. I'd just like to point out, there's about 1.5 feet between me and the mic. That's how sensitive it appears to be. But I'm saying, bringing up mukbangs, I don't understand them. Also, it was a good thing that that girl got attacked by that octopus she was trying to eat while it was still alive, because that's mean. If you're gonna eat something, at least kill it first. Going off that, the thing that I find interesting is there is literally no respect for animals in terms of the food industry. Not much. There is some. But the whole thing of you only kill an animal because it's required, and you only kill an animal if you need its bits, and you use every bit, and then you properly bury the bones and everything. We don't do that anymore. We just put them in a box, kill them, and ship them off. I don't know why I'm talking about this. It's just... the links are there, you can work it out. No, I think I'm almost done with this. I have the last 2 chicken bits, and I think I'll put it over there. And I'll only be playing rather than playing and eating. Oh no, if that's the way we're going, then I can make a very, very dark joke. After that comes into law, world population drops by 3/4. Kill it so it doesn't go into misery. No, that's a question of, like I say about stuff like that, and now the viewer counter on Twitch has dropped to 3, and here it's 5. Oh well. No. Well, maybe. But... no, I did say the joke. I said I wouldn't, and then I said it anyway. About the world population dropping by 3/4. Yeah. It's not... the reason it's a joke, because it's stupid. It's not a good joke. It's because the way I said it means it's implied rather than just stated. Yeah, just all the other, like, hard bits I don't want to eat. As fish and chips normally are. Yeah, the random people left. Oh well. So now Twitch says 5. Maybe they didn't. Yeah, okay, I don't understand. OBS and Twitch keep swapping. One said 3, the other said 5. Now they're opposites. Twitch now says 5, and OBS now says 3. So I'm going to assume there are actually 5 people here, including myself. Anyway, I'm going to drink because I should. Oh, now Twitch is even out in the middle on 4, and OBS... yeah, no, I'm going to. I just thought I'm near the end. It's actually starting to go cold. I might as well just finish it. It killed itself. Ooh, there is stuff down there. Another scrapper. Death to all of these. I just thought about something interesting. Critical hits cause bleed. And critical hits don't necessarily rely on proc coefficient. They do rely on the luck. They do rely on the luck stat. But not necessarily proc coefficient. So does that mean that items with a 0... oh no. With a 0 efficient... coefficient, not efficient. But yeah. No rate to trigger anything else. Can they trigger bleed through crits and shatter spleen? It was down here. That's a weird question. Anyway, this is not going to be fun. I'm going to leave immediately. Oh, actually, this should be fine. They're solid control units. Oh no. I've just seen what's over there. Oh, actually, if I can kill one, I have shatter spleen. It's already starting to happen. Yeah, I need to move. No, I need to kill the... Where is it? There it is. Alright, if I can aim. Need to kill this. There we go. That is, I think, 3 of the 4. Where's the... Oh, no, that's 5. Or I only killed 2. I'm not sure. Anyway. There goes them. And now goes them. And now you. Shatter Spleen is overpowered. Like, massively overpowered. And now I have all of the... And Empathy Cores. All of these to add even more explosions to the mix. I shot the ground. More than I was shooting them. Now, the thing that I find interesting is the OBS viewer count is tied directly to the Twitch one. It literally links to the Twitch services to take its own reading. I don't understand why they're different. Pretty much all the time. See, now that I have empathy cores, I'm tempted to go around and buy random turrets, because while they'll be literally useless on the final stage... Yeah, literally. Because while they'll be useless on the final stage, it would still boost the... Where is that? Oh, it's up there. It would still boost the probes. This has actually been quite a fast run. It's not even 45 minutes in and I'm already basically done with stage 5. Yeah, this run went from being kind of powerful to, like, absurdly powerful. Are there any random drones I can buy quickly? Just to power the thingies? Drones or turrets? None that I can see. Though, I will admit, I'm not really looking very hard. Anyway, I didn't jump, but my health bar is gigantic, so that was fine. Whee! I think I practically cleared out that stage anyway. Whee! Yeah, this run... It's been fun in the best way, being unexpected. Just this. Well, more this than the other one. Oh, that's actually able to... Well, it died. I'm kind of happy I wasn't the one to kill it, because then I'd have to deal with coming out of Perfected. I do have all the artifacts. I did that, actually, quite a while ago. Eclipse is the only thing I have left, except for defensive microbots in the... logbook. That's what it's called. And you could argue, and also a Heretic win. Though I have one on Heretic, it was just an Eclipse win, which doesn't count for the logbook. So I need to do a regular mode of Heretic win as well. But yeah, Eclipse and those two things are the only things I have left. And in terms of Steam achievements, I have them all. Eclipse isn't anything to do with the achievements, it's literally only extra. But in terms of the in-game completion, I have 99%. Which isn't enough, it's not 100. See, there, they have like twin cannon things. I have twin cannon things. I'm the same as them. Ignore they have 4 legs and are made of stone, and I have 2 and I'm made of metal. But they're dying and I'm not, which makes me superior. 2 mass, 3 design, 1 blood, 1 soul. I'll start on the blood, because that's where I ended up. Only need to do 4 anyway. It will be fine. Another perfected. Well, you get this. Oh, it's half of his health. And considering they have gigantic health bars, and it's also been multiplied by 4 because it's a tier 1 elite anyway. And then again, also assuming that it's literally just been given Transcendence, though I don't know if it's... I don't know. If it's the same as Overloadings, where it is just a full conversion, or if it's the same as Transcendence, where it's a conversion and multiplication. Either way, they have a giant health bar that if you stop attacking them for 6 or 7 seconds, one of the two, I don't remember which, what you get is a fully regenerated Perfected. Which is not fun. Yeah, I still don't know how to aim this attack. I don't use Scrap Launcher very much. It is fun though. I actually used it more when I didn't have everything on multi as well. Though, in saying that, that's because I had food and now my brain is just turned off. I'm fine with that. I saw the opportunity, and I'm going to take it. Brilliant Behemoth has joined my items as the thing that causes even more explosions. To add to the explosive loadout, whenever I do any form of damage, literally anything caused by me, it explodes for 60% extra. On top of everything else I do. It's literally a 60% damage up that's also an AoE. Which also means that if anything gets hit by Shatterspleen explosions, those explosions then trigger more explosions on the enemies. Yeah. Yeah, this run is very good. Also, something else interesting with Brilliant Behemoth. Makes them explode nicer too. And the extra damage actually works out quite well. I might as well just do the designs. I might as well also keep mobile because I have 60% extra damage. Yeah, the 60% adds up quite nicely with the frag grenade thing. With the half radius thing, Pillars of Design are easily the most annoying. No, they're not. That's still Soul. Soul is the most annoying pillar. But no, Design is annoying with half radius because normally you'd be able to just walk into the waves at the edge. But considering it's half radius, all that happens is just... Yes. It didn't. My plan to show off what would happen didn't work. Yeah, that. Just a whole load of stuff going off. Yeah, just this. You just get pushed away. And then it turns out you have to jump them anyway. Which kind of makes sense. Also, to add even more to the explosion run, I do have Genesis Loop, which is in itself an explosion. Oh, I didn't even notice that died behind me. I'm not really paying attention to the run anymore. It's the same as the one from yesterday where I just kind of stopped. Stopped paying attention, stopped doing stuff. That could have led to my death if I timed that any differently. Onwards. How high is that? Oh, they do reach the ground. That... Hold on. Does it reach the top or does it explode early? That's down there. Does it explode on the point? It might not reach, but it gets very, very close even if it misses and explodes early. Either way, final boss with just explosions. And I also have a Primordial Cube equipment drone, which in this fight is amazing because if it throws it, well, if it throws it at all, Mithrix gets messed up. But if it gets thrown upwards, which it's not doing because it's above, then Mithrix just gets pulled away. One of the few things that works on him, but not other bosses. Because for being a boss, he has a weird amount of immunities, being not actually that many. Yeah, that was a terrible idea. I did that entirely to see what would happen. Though I did also think I'd be able to get out before the overhead swing came. Also, Genesis Loop did basically nothing to him. I did also notice that. Okay, fine. I've learned to not mess around. Actually, no, I haven't. I always mess around in this fight. I remember when this fight used to genuinely be hard to me. Oh, saying that, this is basically the same as the Monsoon fight. Because next Eclipse level, that's what I would consider to be normal Mithrix now. Did I say Monsoon level? I don't. That works. Hail missed. Yeah, no. The thing when you have a load of AoE is when an enemy tries to give you a... Yeah, that attack. Well, one, it died anyway. But, no, when an enemy tries to give you a big explosive bomb thing that you can destroy, the AoE normally just breaks it, because I'm pretty sure they only have, like, 1 health. Yeah, kind of. I think this is the last enemy. Yeah, it was. Okay, now the stage that can actually kill me. Ah! Okay. I just rolled off him. Yeah, that attack is why he can kill me. That fire wave can kind of one-shot you. It's kind of, because it's not one hit. You can well, unless you have under 90% HP. As long as you still have that bit of health there, like that kind of diagonally bit, you can never be one-shot killed. Well, there you go, my drone. They can. I have fireworks, don't I? Yeah. He's, yeah, gonna do it again. He dodged it. He didn't dodge it. Oh, good. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. Yeah, that fire wave, and the shockwaves anyway, it's a multi-part attack, meaning that in one attack he can kill you. But you can't get one shot in terms of 1 damage. And even then, the fire wave itself is weird. It's not 1 piece of damage. You actually take several pieces of damage very quickly from it, so it can kill you very quickly. Good. He keeps being pulled around. It's just several things like that, and these fire waves are the same, the big ones. They can do it too. Which is actually one of the reasons I died yesterday on stream. That was blocked. That was luck. Anyway, time to go over here. Because, considering what I have, I'd rather not be too close. Well, this should be easy enough to just do this. Get my stuff back. I say that, where I haven't really hit him very much. Drones, get out of the way. You're not being helpful. I'm saying that, I'm not really leading my shots very much, because with him, he kind of wanders around anyway. All I need to do is get him low enough to the point where he'll start, yeah, doing that. There we go. He's probably just going to stay in place now anyway. I can pretty much just kill him from a distance. I say I could, but... Ooh. I like how his probes pretty much just deactivate. I'm gonna go in this one. I'm pretty sure that's the exact same place I ended up last time. Well, that is Eclipse 3 done on multi. Yeah, for how much I was kind of eating and not doing very much, that run itself, the actual timer in it, I'm not even at an hour yet, and I won't get to an hour. Sub-hour run, which for me is actually... Yeah... Yeah, that was where you were going... Oh, yeah, what I was going to, yeah. I like killing them close up. Like how I'm not even the one being attacked because I have the probes. I genuinely wasn't looking at the game for the first, like, 40% of this. I might stay on Scrap Launcher for the Eclipse 4 as well, I don't know. The problem is that the aiming with them being so fast is going to be hard if I stay on Scrap Launcher. Ow. Okay, maybe I will actually play a bit seriously now, even though... Oh, maybe not. I win. Yeah, with Eclipse, you can only win against the final boss too. You can't do the other stuff. Oh, I have seen this many times. I'm just gonna skip. Boop. Yeah, with Eclipse 4, I don't know. Hooray! Because Scrap Launcher is... I'm not going to do Double Sword Blade, that's stupid. Especially Eclipse 4 onwards. That could be fun. I think Rebar Puncher is the way forwards. It is just the best thing for multi. I didn't. I also saw someone else appear because I randomly check the viewer list too. If I see the number change, I'm like, is it someone who's been here before or is it someone new? Someone I know also joined. We didn't say anything, then left. Though this game doesn't necessarily interest her. She more randomly goes around Twitch and will kind of keep coming back. Just for the fun of it, I'm gonna do double nail gun. It's a stupid idea. Yeah, it's a stupid idea. I feel so slow. I'm very happy that the nail gun pushes you back, and using them both together pushes you back, like, a bit. Now I just want Brilliant Behemoth, because Brilliant Behemoth plus Nail Gun is actually really fun. I'll take it. As it stands, I don't mind. On Eclipse only. Any other game mode, and I will scrap it immediately. Eclipse, it stays, at least for a while. They all spawn below me. Good job, game. So I see collections of money. I would also like some healing drones, but they're expensive, and I'm only on the first stage, where I don't have much in the way of money in the first place. Where are the drones? Wisps. Same thing. Here's one. That's not going to hit. Oh, it did. Die to all of you. Yeah, the biggest problem with the nail gun is range. Its damage is great. In my opinion, it's the second best weapon on multi. It's literally just the saw blade, but done well. Which is funny, because the saw blade is, in my opinion, the hardest to get. Well, no, I say that when I don't remember what the scrap launcher's unlock even is. I've had it for that long versus the saw blade. But then in saying that, getting the saw was luck. Literally. Use a Prion accumulator to kill an Imp Overlord. Which sounds easy enough, and it is easy enough. When they actually appear together, which just doesn't happen. No, go away. I want more chests. Give me more stuff. I'm just happy in terms of stream. Actually, that is pretty good, because... Was it? Am I not fast enough for that yet? Oh, in that case then, that was useless to me for the first bit. Yeah, I'm not fast enough to do that yet. The shift's damage is increased by movement speed, for people who do not know. Same as loaders, actually. Is it even the same? Is it even the same modifier? Yeah, heavy. Uses momentum calculations. I am gonna go in there because I feel like doing void fields. Eclipse 4 is where I'd start to say void fields is a stupid idea, but considering I mostly have healing items anyway, I think I'll be fine. The only problem is the items in general. I haven't found very many. Well, no, I might not. I don't know. I might not. I'm definitely going to look, either to see what a green item I could make is, or whether or not... Yeah, or whether or not a thing is worth buying. But aside from that, I don't know. Oh, I could actually spend money on... Don't spawn them. She's spawning them. He's a bully. Oh, no, he's a bully, though. Oh, I do have enough. She's dead now. Oh, actually, yeah, I don't mind. This is fine. Also, a weird thing is you would think that Empathy Cores and Queensland are both powered down because of Eclipse 1. Allies spawn at half health, but they respawn anyway. It's actually not really got a downside. It just means that they have a higher chance of downtime, which even then, usually they respawn immediately anyway. Yeah, no, this was actually a really good idea. Because of how fast enemies are and how quickly they come to you, the nail gun is actually a really good weapon against them now, because they just come into the range so easily. So actually, Eclipse 4 and onwards, I think nail gun works quite well. I thought that was a Beetle Guard enemies for a second. I know he's kind of yellowy green, and they're more of, well, the brown. Yeah, and I'm not necessarily going to go around and get every healing drone, but I am going to get that one over there just because it's right there. Boop. I'll just get that one, then move on. In terms of void fields, well, movement speed, but that's fine. Yeah, in terms of void fields, I'll be fine. Actually, I say that when it could be a stupid idea, because I have no guaranteed way to live on the way down. Maybe I didn't even think about that. Visions of Heresy could be a very good idea, because that, same as last time when I used it with the nail gun. It's a slight power down, but the accuracy and reliability of the shots is put up by quite a bit. But then, in saying that, I also just said that the Eclipse modifiers now mean that enemies come into my range so much faster than they did before. But thinking about the final boss, this sounds like a great idea, because that means I can keep my distance. I'm taking it. Yeah, that will change its accuracy in a second. I will reroll once. Do I want a second Visions of Heresy? It would increase it to 24, but it would also double the recharge rate to 4. The actual effective ratio is the same. I think I'll leave it. I don't want either of... Well, I do want them, but I'm not going to. And no, I'm not going to do Void Fields because I'll probably die on the way down, which I didn't even think about before coming in here. Hopefully Abandoned Aqueduct, though, because it's just about stage 2. Oh. That's enough health. Part of the reason I took Visions of Heresy yeah, the shot pattern is still there, but it just makes the actual accuracy stat so much higher. Or whatever stat it is that controls the individual accuracy. I say that when it's less accuracy, more precision. Accuracy is on me. The cone of fire is much shorter. The shot pattern is literally baked into the attack. That's why that doesn't change. But Visions of Heresy naturally has a spread of nothing. How did that just die? And I say naturally has a stat of... I said it all yesterday as well. I say naturally has a stat of nothing where you have a lot of variance here, because that's based on the character / being a player rather than anything else. Because you give it to the turrets for the engineer, and they shoot perfectly straight streams. They don't get the same effect. Yeah, actually, that's pretty good. Death to you. Yeah, Visions of Heresy for distance, nail gun for close up. Works quite well together. I want more money. Give me more money. Kill things. Oh yeah, all this. Oh, hello. And yeah, part of going to power mode was to reduce damage taken. Death. That's fine. I have a fast hitting attack anyway, and that's actually really good. Oh, that's a good question. Do I want that or do I want the bands? And I think I want that. Yeah, I'm going to take 2 of them. Or I can have 1 of each. I'll have 1 of each, because the bands are really good anyway. Whee! I need more speed. Movement speed is very good. Mobile's good too, but that was better on the previous run. Right now I don't really need it. Yep, these die. I see speed over there. That's useful. Whee! I still need to edit the second Binding of Isaac videos. Originally it's one, nice split. I have the project file created, I just need to actually like go through and do it. And I've left the folder that it's in open in the background, so when I finish I'll remind myself to do it. The teleport's over there, so I'll go this way. This was a great idea, there's 3 chests here. Also there's that. Which actually, thinking about it, I can just do this. No. I'd rather you don't. Is that a crit? It is. I don't think I need any more money after that, actually. And there's even a blue portal ready for when the boss is dead. Bleeds, crits, nail gun. This run is actually going probably just as well as the previous one did. That's good. Yeah, fight him, not me. Well, that's dead. I would worry about the Beetle Guard's health, but it's tied to me by an item. It can just die as much as it wants, really. Well, you're dead. And that is scrap. Oop. I don't mind wetland aspect, but it's just very bland. I say that when it's not. It's one of the more interesting swamp levels in a game. In terms of design, because rather than being just brown and wet, it's kind of brown, wet, and kind of colourful as well. But a swamp level is a swamp level. This is too close to that. The boss can spawn on the other side. It didn't, luckily. Yeah, you die. I am in a... I genuinely didn't notice that there were elites around, or that the boss was almost dead. I was just shooting to kill, and then it did. Yeah, this is part of the problem with power mode. Why I want movement speed up. The 40% increase to enemy movement speed means that you can't just back away from them anymore. Power mode does slow you anyway. That's its drawback. But yeah, even then, it's like... It's not really that bad anyway. It has a defense up. Yeah, each of those red flashes when the attack hits are would-be crits. Shows what 10% crit rate is like, which also means that that's roughly the same rate as bleed applying as well. Right. Should be enough to stack a bit, but because of the really low proc coefficient, they don't last very long either. The thing that I find interesting is just thinking about blue portals. Is the amount of people I've seen who finished Eclipse by using an absurd amount of Lunar coins, which have definitely gotten legit. And then they magically brute force everything by stacking up stupid amounts of everything. But yeah, sure. I would take ceremonial daggers, but I don't even have 5 greens. 1. Yeah, I have 3. It just fall off. I'll reroll once. Oh, there's a gesture. Nope. take it. It's not the best for this item, but I don't plan to keep this item forever anyway. I could have taken a Transcendence. Nah. How did you die? Unless it did fall off and that's where the corpse reappeared. But I didn't think enemies behaved like the players in that way. Well. There you go. Increase to attack speed, which is always useful. Armor, probably. Yeah, armor. Yeah, I'm not sure why Visions of Heresy changes it to an X. But that's my crosshair now. If the enemy's going to take that long to come near me, I might as well stand around this and use it. Yeah. There you go. There he is. I've said before they're surprisingly fast with a 50%, 40% movement speed increase, but this one was surprisingly slow. I could have also gone in there as well. Yeah, Shrines of the Woods and Shrines of Blood together usually work very well together because you have the Shrine of the Woods, which will cost less than level 1 of a Shrine of Blood most of the time. Problem being that Shrines of Blood are based on your health. The bigger your health bar is, the more money you get. The only thing is that then means that because your health doesn't scale nearly as much as the enemies do, it's your items that scale, not your stats. That then means that when it comes to the end game, Shrines of Blood are almost useless. Because they just won't be able to fulfill the amount of money you need. Yeah, I would really like a not this equipment. An equipment that's just not this. That sounds like a really good idea right now. I'm surprised that hit. It killed too, which is funny. What's that? Little Disciple. Actually, that's a great idea. The charge counts as a sprint. Is that coming up the ramp? Probably. Yes, that's exactly the one I meant. Also, my general... Yeah, that too. Little Disciple is my favourite boss item in the game. It's amazing. Yeah, this charge counts as a sprint, which means that because Little Disciple is based on movement speed, when you're charging, it throws out so many. I don't know. The missile launcher is the one I meant when I meant one to replace the other one. It's the same item as before. What do you mean I'm confused? For a chest, I'll find out afterwards. See, I could put my movement speed up and fuel Little Disciple even more, but I'd rather do that with a Scrapper. I'll take stuns, actually. Stuns are useful. Same equipment. No, I changed Foreign Fruit for a, missile launcher. I know the names. It is different. That's the one I dropped. If I get something decent, I might even put that in the equipment drone I saw as well. There's an adaptive chest. No, I would like to fuel my movement speed, but the problem with that is that I don't want to lose certain things to be able to do it. So if there's a scrapper, I'd be very happy. I'm tempted to do it anyway because movement speed is just always useful. But the amount of things that I want to keep versus the amount that I'd be happy losing kind of just depends. But I don't see a scrapper, so I doubt that'll be happening. No, I might just do it anyway. Yes. Though in saying that, I don't know. I wouldn't take many goat hoofs anyway, just enough. I'll do it, why not? Wherever it was. Where was the printer? Am I being blind? Oh, it was down there. I got the location of that completely wrong in my memory. Yeah, and I could put one of them into the equipment drone, wherever that was. That is fine. I want that gone. That is fine. I want that gone. What's my speed like? Actually, that's kind of decent. One more for gamble. I would have rather not, but I am okay losing that. I'm going to leave it there. No, I don't care about the equipment drone that much. Yeah, actually, sure. Drop me another little disciple. Or bleed to death first. Yeah, bleed to death first. Or did it drop me? Leeching Seed, that's fine. I'm using a very fast fire rate attack. If I then get Nukana's Opinion as well as Little Disciple, that'd be funny. No, you disappear. Are you getting frozen now? Ow. Little Disciple actually has a lot of damage on it. All that matters for it is that you're in the movement state. You don't even have to be moving. I could literally be pushing myself against this wall and it would still be firing. I literally, like, stood still doing nothing. Oh, that's not actually a barrier. I don't have a double jump though. I would like one of them. Anyway. These can die now. Whee! Yeah, no, Visions of Heresy with the nail gun. I just find it works not as powerfully as double nail gun. Like later on, if I were to loop that much, I would try to remove it if I could. But in terms of the first and second loops, and maybe even the third, it actually works probably better than double nail gun does. Yeah, this was possibly a mistake. Nah, I'm fine. He'll die. I don't have any full damage reduction, I'm gonna go this way. Okay, I saw that. What kind are you? Okay, Glacial, that's fine. hopefully the stuns keep going off. As they are, which is very nice. It's dead. Yeah, no, I'm not going to take any chances. You die too. Either through brute force or bleeds. Doesn't matter which, as long as you die. Ow. Yeah, you can die too. This is apparently my personal arena, and that arena is no. I've become part Mr. Krabs. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Probably awful. Anyway. I see what that is over there. I am definitely going to look for a scrapper, but considering what that is, I don't care if I don't find one. Well, there's my... Yeah, 2 of those problems solved. What is that? Doesn't know. Be a red, just for fun. It's not. And it's grown a bubble. Which right now is actually quite useful. I am not necessarily unhappy about that. Is this open? No. Okay. That is going pretty well. Yes, I would like to scale this. Give it to me. Gorag's Opus could be fun with this, but I kind of like the missiles for the autonomy. And also for the damage spreading around. These all just spawned together. This wasn't even because of a Shrine of Combat. Stop. Go away. No one likes you. Well, I might as well try it, see what it's like. How high does my fire speed go? Yeah, that is actually kind of stupidly ridiculous. Maybe I'll do two Gorag's Opus runs. Death. Anti-friend. And Gorag's Opus, but also, yeah, fuel Little Disciple. Yeah, I'll do 2 Gorag's Opus runs. It is my favourite equipment. No, it's not. It's my favourite non-forgive me please equipment. Meow. If for being one of the slowest characters in the game, Multi has the potential to be one of the fastest. It's funny. Was that the shield generator one? Yes, it was. Now, assume this is around... yeah, 4,000. Go to big chest. I did. I don't have enough. I know how I'm gonna get enough. Gonna get enough. Yeah, perfect actually. Well, you'll bleed to death. Just because of the sheer amount of hits you're doing. Even... doing? No, I'm doing them. You're taking. Now, big chest. Okay. Oh, but now I actually really want the missile launcher back because that's perfect for this. I don't know. There we go. I don't know. Which one should I keep? Because I like both. Because this is actually pretty fun, but then I could, if I got enough attack speed, I could do this anyway. And I plan to give up quite a few things. Well, I'll give up one thing for this anyway. That's fine. Missile. Yeah, I'm leaning towards missile too. It just works better with Soulbound Catalyst. Oh, anyway, time to get max crit. But that is a ridiculous amount of hits. I'm losing all of my speed. Take the stuff I don't want. There's no scrapper anyway, so this is the only way to do this. Which is annoying, but fine. Because the power gained will easily, like, yeah. I only have one speed up now. I still have red whip though, which is fine. Ow. Well, there's all my stun gone. Overall, it could have been worse. Yeah, this is probably just a better option because it just throws around death. And then that death fuels more missiles, which then kill more things. It's the circle of life. For me, not them. Both useful. That just hit a... Well, I don't know what that is. I think it's meant to be a plant. Yeah, with attack speed, all I need is one predatory instincts and I'll be fine. Oh, well that solves some of my movement speed issues. I'm literally just holding down the fire button. I don't really care what hits and what doesn't. Because they just die very, very nicely. Multi's going better than expected. That's surprising. And a razor wire. And a Luna coin. That should die. Yeah, it did. The Disciple is still just amazing. Unfortunately, it doesn't work with Engineer's turrets, because they don't sprint, they kind of just waddle around. The mobile ones. Wish they were permanently sprinting, it'd make them... They're not bad anyway, but they make them better. I don't mind the turrets, I just find the mobile ones more interesting, so I use them more. I know that to some people that's complete, like, heresy. And, like, a massive waste of potential, but it's like, they proc things better. They are a constant stream of damage versus a few shots. For things like bleeds, they beat the other ones out by far. I'll probably only do these 2 runs today, just because of time. Bad part is yeah, that's going to activate the grandparent, but there's no reason. Just going to be attacking from across the map now. Don't fall off. No, I would not like you. Go away. I do not want or need you. And I lost both my stuns as well, so I can't just stunlock these to death. I have to actually kill them. Yeah, no, you die. I'm happy they spawned after the beginning, though, because now I got all their money. Where if they were pre-spawned enemies, I would get nothing. Well, not nothing, but barely any. Well, I'll let them take the missiles, and then I move on up here, which has literally no chests. What is that? Oh, another goat hoof printer. Hopefully that sacrificed my speed to get some back later. Because there are still several things I want to scrap. Which is good, there's a scrapper there. I say several things. Several things I would give up to be able to get better things, like the crits, but I kind of gave them all up anyway. And also there's a goat hoof. How many am I on? 2, which could then become 3. Actually, looking at it, my spread isn't too bad by itself. Even the sticky bombs, I could see them, and my brain was telling me that they're not what they are. I don't know. Yeah, even the sticky bombs are fairly decent because of the amount of hits I do. More armor. More crit rate. Just pushes it up to that 100%. I didn't necessarily need them. I'll go kill this. I didn't necessarily need it because I was hoping to get the 2 greens anyway. But they didn't come up, which is unfortunate. Well, they haven't come up so far. And yeah, more sticky bomb, which is even better. Whenever a sticky bomb hits, it's pretty much just under a tripling of the damage. So it is fairly decent. Just most of the time, it's not the best option. Especially because it's the end of a chain. It can't trigger anything else. But that's fine anyway. Because things can trigger more than one thing at once. Kind of stupid if they couldn't. That would actually make the damage a lot lower in this game. What was that? Oh. More movement speed, always good. I'm up to 4 now. The only reason I would ever, on the rest of this run, use the 3D printer would be if it's a dagger printer. Or attack speed, probably. But attack speed is something I need. Oh, there's stuns back, and there's more armor. And there's bustling fungus, which I guess is useful. Maybe. More speed. Don't want. I guess it might be time to fight the thingy now. I know what I just said that like. That's a red. That's hard like Afterburner. That's like a 1% chance, because these have the same odds as normal chests. Yeah, that's not really worth it, but I got hard like Afterburner, which means that my mobility problem is pretty much solved. Cooldown reduction and being able to stack my shift up to 3. Works very nicely. Actually, yeah, that's a very decent cooldown rate. Anything down there? No. Okay, time to die, Mr. Parent. Grandparent. Weird wax ghost with a split head. and may or may not be a sun god. Well, they definitely seem to have power over gravity and, like, stars and things, because that's pretty much the attacks they use. Drag things around with gravity and then burn them to death. Okay, fine, I'll actually pay attention to the game now. Ooh, I missed. Die. Big chest, which will hopefully not result in me being thrown off the stage. Did that just fall out of the map? Or did I pick it up? I think it fell out of the map. It was a green anyway, but I didn't see what it was. Though I don't think it was too amazing. Well, I got another attack speed up, which is always useful, and this is back where I started. Well, I go this way. Meow. This is funny. On Reddit, I've just been given a notification for r/Peppa Pig for some reason. And it's just, why? ... What is it? Oh no, it's on r/Y and it's Peppa Pig ... Never mind. Oh, never mind. How old is P? And it's just Peppa Pig is the first one. Oh, the UNFL's either Bandoli or Razorwire. Oh, I don't care then. One of each of them won't change very much about this run. Magma worms! If this was overloading worms, I'd be dead 3 times over, at least. But it's not. More red whips. The game really wants me to have speed. Which I'm fine with, because the final boss, 40% increased speed, is an interesting experience. It's also weird, because if you're in power mode and the red whip goes off, I'm this much faster. Which really doesn't change very much. It shows how slow power mode is. I don't know what they're attacking. Is there something trapped in the air currents over there again? Probably. Meow. Yeah, no, either way. Yeah, this one will be... I have a decent sized health bar. I've had bigger. But even then, it's only 40 minutes again. This run went surprisingly fast too, which is interesting because I'm multi, the slowest character in the game. I know I just say that, and this is my movement speed, but... Shush. There's enough damage throwing around. I don't know where I picked that up from, throwing damage around. I don't know if it's just something my brain started saying, or if I genuinely picked it up from somewhere. My guns are better than yours. I don't have a key, do I? No. That was perfected. I didn't even notice. They're part of the reason why I'm happy I have guillotines. So what are these options? Awake of Vultures, which I don't want. That was full damage cancelling, what I just did there. That was technically falling down a slope rather than falling from the air. That, which could be interesting. Yeah, sure. Could be worse. I don't think there's anything else on top. What is there anyway? Are there any... Yeah, that's a decent increase to attack rate. I'm fine with that. Also brings some of the Gorag's Opus power in anyway. There is one of blood. There are 2 soul, and mass is the last one. Okay. Our red whip is active. I do like how they actually properly calculate the momentum rather than like full time or whatever, because full time ones are stupid. I fell for 3,000 years at 0.01 meters per second, and then I died. Yeah, but no. The momentum shows that you should have not died. Then, well, normally it's bugs to do with that anyway, rather than the actual main like issues. Red whip. Meow. I just like how the... Yeah, I just like how the charge doesn't count as a combat skill for Red Whip. Where did it go? You. My lifesteal is just this fast. It's all 1s and 2s. Or 1s and 8s, apparently. Oh no, there are some 2s in there. I want to say that Leeching Seed actually does do health lifesteal based on your damage. Or proc coefficient, or either. I don't remember. Yeah, I'll open a few of these for fun. No. Let's do these 3. Somehow I doubt that would change much, so that actually could be a good idea. No. No, I'm absolutely not taking 2 of those. Yeah, I think with the way I'm healing right now, it's actually been an improvement. I think. Oh, that is weird, Wibbles. The camera is inside the pillar. Or behind it. Yeah, I think this... No, that's been an increase to healing. That was a good idea. The very, very, very rare time where Corpse Plume was a good idea. Sure, there's another one. No. I like being able to charge into things and run. The only thing is Corpse Bloom basically buffers everything and smooths it out. So any quick bursts of healing I might need from like 0 to 50% just wouldn't happen. Wait, did I not charge the other pillar? My brain told me I did. I'm confused. He's actually health down. Okay, I'll move. Or did I get it really close and then leave thinking it was done? I don't know. I'm not really paying attention to the game anymore. Don't know if you can tell. I'll stand on this, so I definitely know it's being done. There we go. 3 done. 1 left. And that 1 left is gonna have to be mass, because there's no others. Which in itself isn't the worst, but mass is just so slow compared to the rest. I say that when it's literally an argument of 30 seconds, 45 seconds, and 60 seconds versus 60. It doesn't actually take that long, but it's just so slow compared to the rest. Oh, hello. Go away. If only I had Harvester's Sight, this would be extremely overpowered. Healing seems to be the one weak spot that I have right now. That's gonna hit the ground or despawn. Despawned. Nailgun is easily fun, like one of the most fun though. Like right now, I actually feel like not having Visions of Heresy could be a good idea. Just because of the insane fire rate it has. But Visions of Heresy is, as far as I care, very, very useful right now. Am I gonna hit the... Yeah, I am. Uh-oh. Hold on, I might be able to live this. But yeah, I have gotten the logbook before anyway. That's the first time I've ever hit the underside of the arena. Or the side. Yeah, that's one of those weird moments where knowing that slopes can stop for momentum without actually counting as a hit is useful. This time I should make it. Even then, almost tapped the side again. That was a very near death. Because I used my double jump thinking that I might be able to get up, so I had to do the slope thing or else I would have actually died. I'll sit here. The missiles might hit the ceiling, but they might not. They didn't. But they have all missed. Yeah, no. Yeah, Eclipse 4 and up Mithrix is extremely fast. This is how I would consider normal Mithrix now. Anytime I think of Mithrix, I think of this speed, just because I fought it so much recently. And considering he's one of the fastest enemies in the game, I'm very happy I got Power Light Afterburner. The interesting thing being power mode right now is actually working quite well. That little slide you can do after a jump is amazing though. Yeah, for being a massive, like, well, multi-use robot, okay, I'll take it. Multi is actually extremely agile if you get the stats high enough. His default is just worthlessly slow though. He is the snail of the game. Well, he's the tank, literally. Well, I currently have 3 streams of damage going, and I only got... Yeah, I was going to say that that's going to be because I haven't spawned yet. Well, you can see my DPS there. Using the health bars as a way to measure. Seems quite high. No. And now I back away. That was possibly a stupid dodge, but it works. You never dodge to the front or back of Mithrix, you dodge to the side. Front or back, he can step into you. Side. Well, unless you're able to, like, do that past him. Like, get far enough back to where it doesn't matter anymore. But no, for the most part, you should dodge to the side. He has the hardest time turning compared to front and back. I'm losing drones now. No, I want to move. That works. That drone's gonna die again. Part of the reason I'm going into power mode is actually for the nail gun. Right now it's dealing more damage to him than Visions of Heresy is, because of the bleed. Which is interesting, because Visions of Heresy, you would think, would have a higher damage amount. I should be fine here. Yeah, I lost a lot of drones there. I'd rather have them back, if only just because. This might be the last one. Unless he decides to... Ow. Go up. Which he isn't. I think I actually got him with the, with the dash. Yeah, take it. Take all my stuff. I don't know if they even reach. No, they don't. These will. He doesn't appear to be very active. Ow. That's why I don't want to get close. I'm too slow. That's part of why I'm in the habit of staying away. Because it just doesn't work half the time. But yeah, his health bar is changing. Is he close enough now? Oh, he is. Good. That's some healing taken from him. His attack is also very similar to Visions of Heresy anyway. That won't reach. Oh, but that does. Interesting. Boop. I win. With a bird floating over my head. Ah, this portal again. I think the portals are all the same, actually. I couldn't necessarily tell if they're random or not, but for each time I went here, I chose the same portal, and I ended up in the same place. I can think of 3 instances where I chose the portal closest to the middle of the arena, lowest as well, and ended up in the blood area. Either way, yeah, that will be the end. Which is pretty good anyway, because that's 2 victories. And 2 very interesting multi-runs. Considering normally I prefer double rebar puncher, and I've used neither of that. A run which is similar to the one I believe I died on yesterday, being this one. And double scrap launcher, which I barely used, so I don't dislike it, unlike Swordblade. I understand why people like Swordblade, I understand why people dislike Swordblade, but if I had to choose one I dislike, it'd be that. Yeah, you die going over there. There we go. Oh, fair enough. I win. Like, properly this time, rather than just going, I win. And that even includes, like, eating food and everything. This stream was weird. It felt longer than it was. It's actually not. It's not even been 3 hours. I just don't think I'll be able to fit another one in. So I'm not going to. Because I still want to do other stuff. Like I said earlier, I might start the editing of the second Daniel Isaac stream. The first one's... I have time anyway. The first one's got daily uploads up through Wednesday. The third one came out today, or as it should have. I haven't actually checked. It's scheduled anyway, so yeah, it would. And there's one tomorrow and one on Wednesday, and then that's over. So then all I need to do is split the second one up and the third one up, do the thumbnails for each, which isn't... Thumbnails aren't anything special. They're a font, very, very similar, or the actual Binding of Isaac font, and the title screen. That's all I did. It works. I think it actually looks quite... It's simple. It looks quite nice. The reason I did thumbnails for them, but not this, and not in the same way doing them for the Minecraft ones, is because that's a stream series playthrough. This is as well, but this is stream first, then archived. That one is stream first, playthrough second. It specifically has a start point and an end point. I just started playing Risk of Rain 2 on stream because I was playing it for quite a bit before stream. This isn't a stream profile. This is just mine. It just happened to turn into the stream profile because I pretty much only play this game on stream anymore because I find it fun. It's one of my favourite games currently. I'm just saying stuff. I have time. Yeah, no, I need to actually edit more. Part of the reason I'm doing it is practice, in general. But I need to actually do it because I have... If you want to take it as do a stream, edit the same week, I'm currently 3 weeks late. No, 2 weeks late, actually. I did the first one. Basically, I'm on the very, very, very low end of editing and everything. Like, I'm still learning like the program itself. I didn't bother with the tutorial. I probably should, but I have used editors before. I can understand why a full-time employed editor would consider it very, very stressful. Doing it mass scale, constantly getting videos done, like, for daily or weekly for a major video company. Or even just one person, getting them out certain days of the week. It is a job. It's like internet commissioned artists. People like to think that they're worthless people, but in reality, they do a lot of work. Just because one thing is the end product doesn't mean that they aren't doing something. It depends on the tutorial. For me. Some tutorial... I got a shaver for Christmas. I used it. My face is now smooth. Or at least it was. Now stuff is starting to grow through already. Just because it does. My facial hair grows fast. But yeah. The instructions for that were absolutely awful. It was like, oh yeah, here's clear pictures, and they weren't. They weren't clear at all. I went downstairs, asked my dad, like, could we go through this and try and work it out, because I was genuinely that confused. And between us, we kind of just stopped looking at the paper and just worked it out ourselves. But yeah, either way, I am actually going to end now. Decently sized stream. 2.5 hours. On the shorter side to what I prefer. Well, I say that when I either do 2.5 hours, 3 hours, or 3.5 hours, basically. I did say about making them longer, but I haven't. I might. I don't know. Problem is time. In my opinion, what's the point in making them longer if I'm just going to have to make them shorter again once work picks up more? Because while I'm not front of house, hospitality is very, very seasonal, which is annoying for planning. Why in the summer the streams will be cut down, not because I don't want to do them, but because I physically can't. Either that or they'll be fit around stuff. They're saying that. It's also because a lot of this year, at least for that, is because I was doing a lot of split shifts. They aren't fun. Split shifts are stupid. They shouldn't really happen. With proper planning, they don't happen. But yeah. No, it is planned around that. Yeah. Anyway, I just noticed that the recording is 1 second ahead of the stream. Makes sense, actually. Yeah, either way. Bye!